Hello, everybody. It's AEW 78. I'm Swarls here with Nick. Nick, what's going on?
Hello. I am ready to collide.
Well, you better be, because we're right. I mean, it's right here. We're doing it.
We've only been doing this save for 78 episodes. I finally realized that I might be first sometimes
Sometimes.
and had something prepared
I did also tell you ahead of time.
multiple times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Nick, where would you like to collide?
Let's go northwest. Why not?
Sure.
I don't think we've been there for a while.
Probably not. Uh. Yeah, it's been like a month.
Yeah, sure.
You can go to. Oh, Climate Pledge is where we went last time. How about the Tacoma Dome?
Sure. I love Tacoma, Washington.
I have so many thoughts and opinions about Tacoma, Washington, a place I'm very familiar with.
I think it's a car.
What do you want to do for your ideas?
Um, I would need a character idea for Charlie Evans.
Okay.
So let's start with that.
How about in your certainty? How about that?
Beautiful. And then creative finishes.
Great. Safe bet for Kenny Omega. Nice.
You piece of shit.
A bit of a gamble. And a safe bet for MJF. Well, there you go.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. I assume you'll use that at some point. Then he's got a creative finish. Yeah.
All right, Benny, sure.
You know what would be a really like dickish thing to add to this game? If a wrestler gives you like a creative idea or whatever, and then you don't use it and it ends up expiring, they should get mad at you.
I thought that's what was going to happen.
Yeah.
When it wasn't like when it was explained or whatever announced, like I thought that's what the thing was.
That would really add another level of like, oh well, his idea sucks, but like Venny's our top woman. I don't want to make her mad. I guess we'll do her shitty idea.
We'll do her shitty idea, but we're doing it on Rampage.
Yeah, there you go. Athena and Kevin Koo have been hanging out. Good for them.
Okay. Cool.
Athena and Alpha Wolf are traveling. Athena's just busy.
Athena's just try and keep that job.
Yep.
Make friends with everyone.
Oh, Roosh and Endo got into an argument.
I'm gonna blame Roosh on that one.
You know, I don't know a lot about Endo, like, you know, personally. Like, I don't know what he's like behind the scenes, but he seems chill, but who knows?
It says he is professional,
Yeah.
so at least in this fictional universe, he is a professional.
Yeah. Tony Khan made a silly game.
Yeah. Do you call it AEW Fight Forever?
It's not a silly game. Actually, it is. It's a silly game.
It's a very
you
silly
run around
game.
and collect poker chips, and yeah. Training, and boom, that's it.
Great.
All right, Nick.
Hey, your main event is Phoenix and Bandito versus MJF and Christian Casanova. Give them 18.
Endo in this universe didn't get KO by Nakajima. Did he not? When did that happen in real life? Was that after we started the save? I know Nick's not gonna. I'm just speaking out loud here. You know, an easy way to find that out would probably just to be like to see if they hate each other.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say to text GIF.
No, he would. Yeah, he would know. Anyway, what are we doing?
Well, let's use that creative idea on Max. And they're going to win by cheating.
Wow, everybody's so creative. So that's just tainted.
Yes. We get slow build this one as well.
Okay. Sorry, I get real confused when I get out of the main big list. And then I can't find slow build. All right,
Ooh,
there we
actually,
go.
hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, drop that.
Okay.
Because it's gonna increase the psychology ding.
Oh, yeah. Those guys already don't have that.
Right. MJF does, I think, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fine. That is good.
Well, I mean, I didn't actually set MJF to win, so.
Oh, I kind of just thought you did that.
No, the first thing you said was do the finish.
Yes, true.
Nick, did you see the Moxley spot yesterday?
No.
Okay.
No, I was picking my bracket yesterday. Sorry.
All day?
During AEW. Was the spot a 24-hour spot? That's insane.
You 2 hours picking your bracket?
Well, I go to my cousin's house. We have
Okay,
pizza
alright,
together.
okay.
We hang out.
I didn't know it was a thing.
It's an annual thing.
Okay.
Yes. The bracket itself is like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe.
that sounds about right.
This is an after-match angle where after the match before MJF's match, so it's happening before it. Roosh is going to beat the tar out of Kurt Angle.
Oh, no. Would you say this is a storyline development?
Yeah.
Rish.
Is there a content type fuck around and find out?
No.
Consequences of your actions. Then we're going to have the trios title match. Where the champions of Jack Perry, Hook, and Danny Garcia take on LFI.
Rouge Arez and Bobby?
Yes. And Danny Garcia is going to get a win here. We're going to let them cook.
Okay.
I think there's enough there to cook with, I hope. And distraction by Kurt Angle on Roosh when he stops Roosh from cheating.
I almost think you might be better off doing Wild Brawl, but I don't know if anyone on this team can brawl.
That was my thought, yeah.
Yeah, Jungle Boy, that's a no. Hook. Hook a little bit.
Yeah.
Danny. Not really. No,
I'll stick with
yeah.
stick with Steel Show, yeah.
Let's see what happens. Just 10 minutes? Well, yeah, Steel Show probably just wants 10 minutes.
Yeah, correct. Now, before the match, Kurt Angle and Lee Moriarty are going to come and say that they will watch their back to make sure LFI doesn't cheat. This is definitely foreshadowing. And he's talking to the trios champs, like, backstage.
Okay. Backstage. This sounds like a 2-minute segment.
Sure is.
Kurt Angle. Is Lee talking?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, what a locker room. Kurt Angle, Dan Garcia, Hook, Jack Perry, Lee Moriarty.
I mean, outside of Kurt Angle, that's just fucking, like, AEW locker room. That's just a normal Collision roster.
That is true. It is a normal
Yeah.
collision. Adam Cole versus Mike Bailey.
Adam Cole versus Mike Bailey.
If you remember, Mike Bailey beat Keith Lee. So Adam Cole is going to take on the same opponent that Keith Lee took on.
Zodiac with a 5-stream streak. Another Matt Tremont death match. He loves coming to Indiana to do death matches. Always saying that about him. Sorry, what were we doing?
16-minute storytelling.
Yes.
Adam Cole is going to win via cheating. And this is like very old school, like feet on the ropes level cheating.
Mm-hmm.
The story of the match is Adam Cole goes to do Spirit Bomb to Mike Bailey, but Mike Bailey is able to get out of it because it's Adam Cole, not Keith Lee doing it. And Cole almost loses the match trying to show up Keith Lee. They are in a storyline together, right?
Yes.
I would like you to have that match advance the storyline.
Sure.
Chattanooga, so Tennessee, not Indiana.
Oh. Well, I didn't know he was driving.
And then backstage, before the match, Cole is going to tell Keith Lee that he is going to win against the person Keith Lee lost against, because Keith Lee is a loser that held him back for months. Keith Lee is going to dramatically act. He is going to come close to punching Adam Cole, but hold himself back at the last moment. And just be like, all right, let's see if you can do it. But in Keith Lee terms, so probably twice as many words.
I live in Kentucky. Ah, that makes sense. That's the connecting state between. Okay, I got you.
That is the state in between Indiana and Tennessee.
Yeah.
Trios match. The team of Kevin Steen.
One of these
Calvin
days,
Kev-
I'm gonna accidentally book Kevin Koo, and
I know.
one of us is gonna notice.
I'll turn him and put him in Steen's group. How about that? Steen, Tankman, Killer Kelly.
Oh.
Taking on the team of Darby Allin. Darby Allin's well-established friend, Adam Page.
Huh, that is true.
And Adam Page's new well-established partner, Vinny.
Okay.
This just gets 10 minutes, and the good guys win here. Specifically, let's have Darby pick up a win.
Hey, can I give you a little tip?
Yeah?
You should do a wild brawl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like that's, yeah.
Yeah.
All these people are great at that.
Yep. I mean, maybe not Venny, but she would have the Puro. Yeah, she's got the
Yeah,
Puro.
she's got the Puro.
And Killer Kelly should be decent at brawling. Yeah, oh, she's very good at brawling. Yeah, no, this is gonna whip.
Yeah. Fun as hell. We're going to have Steen cut a promo before the match about how Darby Allin is a loser who doesn't have any friends, so no one's going to come team with him.
Is he cooking?
This is like 2 minutes, so
Okay.
no. because there's going to be a second part where Darby Allin does in fact have friends to wrestle, because they always do.
Can I make a second
Yeah.
pitch? What if you don't do that because the parts are going to ruin your bonus, and it's just implied when the baby faces come out for the next match that, oh, he does have friends.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that ruining the thing.
Yeah, I mean, to be clear, I'm not for sure that it does that, but it sure the testing sure seems that way.
Yep.
And I don't think it would be worth possibly killing the bonus just to like have the baby faces come out and stand there.
Correct. This is not the hill to die on,
Yeah.
essentially. Yeah, so that's fine.
See, Kevin's just being stupid here because, like, we were joking, but Darby Allin, Adam Page is his well-established friend.
Kevin Steen doesn't watch the product. Come on.
I spent like a
He's busy
year having
going to
those guys be
zoos.
friends.
He could just go into a zoo. He was
Yeah.
in WWE at the
He
time.
was in WWE. It's true.
Pac versus Akira Tozawa. Definitely have done this match before, but it's fine.
Dragon Gate. You've never done it in TW9, so that's good.
Let him cook,
Let him cook.
and Pac's gonna win.
No, I can't talk you into an Akira Tozawa victory.
Oh, it's not me you would need to talk into it. All right. Backstage segment.
Mm-hmm.
Miro,
Oh boy.
White Room, pacing back and forth, just muttering about how he hates Pac. He doesn't want to have to do anything else but fight Pac, but next week he has to fight Christian Casanova. He just wants to get his hands on Pac, and there's a little bit of like he's kind of going off the rails to it.
Sure. I mean, he's in a white room. I think that's implied.
Yeah. Well, remember, Maki saved him from the White Room, like pulled him out of it, and then this is happening at the same time as something else. So, 3 minutes.
Character development. Because what's going on with Miro?
I'm gonna ask for the segment name to be Miro does not save Maki because he's losing it.
Okay.
Because in an angle right before this,
I'm glad you had a name, because I would have just written, like, Miro is weird in white room or something like that.
well, nowhere in there is it implied that he's not doing something, like he's doing that instead of doing it, but like Maki is going to need to be saved by 2 other people now. So Maki is getting beat down by May, Demi, and Charlie.
May. Demi. Charlie. Is that it?
Making the save is Billy Starks and Tom Nakano. But we'll say it's like a few moments later than you would expect, and it's not Miro. And Morrow might pick up on that. Billy and Tom backstage is like, I guess we should do something.
Yeah. Alternate universe where Billy and Tom are watching it, and like, someone should help her, and then Tom's just like, yeah, someone should. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a selfie instead. Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Maki Ito versus Mai Suruga.
TJPW.
Sorry, May Saint Michelle. Sorry.
Thank you.
And May Saint Michelle is going to get a win.
My God.
Charlie Evans is going to attack, and Demi is going to distract. But the person she's distracting is May Saint Michelle. so that May thinks she got the win all on her own.
Now this feels familiar.
Building up that confidence. This is no, because this is her doing it for like a good reason, trying to build up May St. Michelle's confidence. Not Don Callis doing it because
Listen, it'll pay off.
No, I know, I got it, but Madame Dimitrescu likes May St. Michelle and wants to see her feel better about herself. This might be a questionable call.
I'm curious. Oh no, it'll be fine. Unless Maki Ito is an egomaniac. No, it's fine.
Yeah. And before more Maki, Maki gives a medical condition report on Miyu Yamashita. She's hurt. She got thrown off the stage last week, if you remember.
I do now.
And Maki Ito is pissed and wants to fight everyone in Madame Dimitrescu's group.
Sirius is probably fine.
And I like to think she does the first part in like the serious reporter voice, and then like it cuts to a different camera. Like she goes to camera 2 and then starts cutting the promo about how she wants to fight the other people.
You think we got 2 cameras for a backstage promo?
We do just for this one.
All right.
And then we start the show with MJF cooking with Christian Casanova, Venny, and Adam Page.
They're all cooking, right?
Yep.
And this is just like promo to set up the main event match, basically.
No, because I mean it starts that way, but Venny and Page come out to help set up the title match that they are going to get against MJF and Hayter, but Hayter is not there.
Okay.
Also, said in this promo is next week we will have Venny versus Hayter 1-on-1.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of setup here, so
1:15 on the dot.
Yeah, just barely made it.
Yeah. Well, I talked you out of adding like 3 more minutes to that Kevin Steen promo.
True.
Until you added the MJF promo, I was like, I don't know. He's kind of wrestling heavy, and sometimes the wrestling heavy shows don't do good. But now that you have this MJF promo, which should get you a solid 95.
Yeah.
I think they should get like an 88.
I'm hoping for a 90.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that top match gets 97 or above.
Oh yeah, you did use the finish on it. I forgot about that.
Oh, before we forget, can you go to roster and pop the near certainty character ID on Charlie, please?
Sure. It was a failure.
That's all right. We'll get them next time, Charlie.
I feel like the character ideas work way less than everything else.
It does, but it's way more impactful than everything
OP,
else.
Except
for maybe the match ones are kind of OP as well.
Yeah. But I feel like the match ones, like even when I use likelies, like they hit pretty often, but I feel like character idea, it's like 50-50 even on near certainty.
That's because you could use multiple at a time. Like I've used 10 in one show just to kind of get over the fact that failures were happening.
MJF has a gimmick that's getting stale. You don't say.
Oh, we knew that. I gotta change his gimmick.
You want to do it right now before we forget?
I don't have a gimmick.
Okay. I mean,
I would actually want.
He probably
I would
has
actually
like
want to change it.
Oh, you want to change it? Okay. All right.
Because if it's like this is a legitimate, his gimmick is getting stale.
Yes.
Right? So
yes.
we shouldn't just go in there, give him the same gimmick, and call it a day. We should actually try and...
I mean, we could probably even just tweak it, and it would be fine.
We'll see, yeah.
74 for roaming reporter Maki Ito.
Yes.
And then a 72 for Maki Ito and May Saint Michelle. I mean, that's good.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What are the changes? Are we turning somebody? What's going on?
May Saint Michelle is turning face.
Oh.
Shoo.
62 for this.
Yep.
This. And 73 for Miro in the right room.
Not saving Maki Ito.
No, he's talking about Christian Casanova and Pac.
Just mumbling to himself.
89 for Pac and Akira Tozawa.
Let's go.
I mean, the math is extremely not mathing, but good for them.
They were prepped to care about Pac because Miro was mumbling in a white room. Then Pac came out and did good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. That math is very not. Yep.
75 for Steen being stupid. And 82. I thought this would be better.
What's the issue? Just Killer Kelly not being great?
You might have got low heat on this Steen and Darby story. No?
Just a lot of physical condition. Just a lot of beat up people in this match.
Yeah. A lot of people who were like, stop having us do wild brawls, and we're like, get out there and wild brawl.
Yeah.
Yeah. 75 for Adam Cole. Doing, again, whatever this is.
Being a jerk to Keith Lee for no reason.
88.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I had a feeling this would do really well. This might beat the trio, which is unfortunate.
I mean, it probably will. And then a 61 for Kurt Angle being like, hey, we got your guys back.
I'm going to help you in the match.
Yeah. Nothing bad can happen tonight. 87?
I'll take that.
You might have gotten somewhere with this trio, Nick. You might have done it with all three of them.
That was the goal.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very carried by a Resin Rouge, but that was the goal.
Hey, listen. Don't worry about it.
I mean, they're getting all 70s. Like, they are legitimate now.
75 for Rouge beating the brakes off of Kurt Angle.
How fucking dare you actually do what you said you were going to do?
Taking him off his game and being just as good as Steen is a good sign. Is it?
Yes. No, that's
I mean, it's a good sign for Tankman. I don't know if it's a good sign for Kevin.
I think that this is Kevin's last singles feud on my brand.
Yeah.
He is a trios wrestler now.
88
88 because of the psych, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we could overcome it, but damn.
Well, it's a good thing he used that creative finish. Otherwise, this would have gotten like an 81, and you would have been mad.
I would have been miserable.
You would have been fucking pissed.
The luchadors have psychology. Well, Bandito has psychology.
Now, why didn't we get the bonus this time, Nick?
I couldn't tell you.
We did storyline, we did character, we did serious, we did foreshadowing. We did so many.
I legitimately did a bunch of different angle types. Now you're gonna make me look it up.
You don't have to. I just genuinely have no idea. It just seems to randomly happen some shows. Anyway, while you're looking that up, we made $1 million, so don't beat yourself up too much about it.
Nah, I'll be all right with that. Yeah.
Yeah, and hey, the Western Europe bump. Ooh, seeing that MLW banner around Delirious is cursed.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, what's Delirious doing these days?
Storyline development, by the way, apparently gets a penalty if it's used in something that isn't an actual storyline.
Oh, interesting.
I did not know that.
No. I mean, I don't think I ever use it outside of, but I'm sure there's been times where I've like forgotten to set up the storyline, and
that's more it. Yeah. Like, not that we would use it for something that's not storyline related. It's just we didn't set up the storyline.
Yeah. Adam Page says Jack Perry is pretty good in the ring when we should push him. Adam, we were just talking about that.
Yep.
People watch Collision. What does Emmy have to say? Hook is Emmy. We were just talking about that.
Maybe they were in the conversation with us.
Yeah,
They
maybe
were like, no, yeah, I
they
think
were
it's
like
good, yeah.
on the other side of the door, going like, let's tell them that those guys are good now.
Yeah. No, it just says that there are bonuses on offer for using a wide variety.
You guys remember free Wi-Fi? Those were the days.
Oh. It all fell apart so fast.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi is no longer free.
This is the cyberpunk future. Wi-Fi no longer free. Yeah, there's nothing in here that says like,
Yeah, what the exact number is or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kyrie's back.
Great.
Yeah. No, I mean that's good.
Legitimately great
Yeah.
for your pay-per-view.
Yeah. Well, I knew she'd be back on the pay-per-view.
Yep.
If I didn't think if I knew she wasn't gonna be back, I would have changed that tag title match.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's not like we don't have other people that could do it.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for Rampage on my next show as well. I only had one show booked.
House show.
Although I do have
Quebec.
the.
See, the game knows I should be doing my Canada tour right now. It's like Quebec house show.
Yeah.
You know you want to. And I'm just. I know I want to.
I gotta wait.
Yeah. I don't want to do the pay-per-view in Canada, so I'm gonna wait till after that. After Full Gear, we'll go to Canada.
Yeah, that is 100% after the dentist will go to McDonald's. After Full Gear, we'll go to
Full Gear isn't the dentist. It's gonna be a good show.
No, but wherever you're holding Full Gear is the dentist compared to Canada.
It'll be somewhere nice. What's Sexy Eddie arguing about? Martin Tremblay. I don't know who that is. So I'm going to side with Sexy Eddie based off nothing else. I'm sure that won't backfire.
Yeah, siding with wrestlers sight unseen is a bold choice.
Yeah, what could go wrong? We haven't been to the Tri-States in September. That's interesting. I guess I'll go to the Tri-State.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to draw 20,000 people? I could just run the Garden for this fucking random Dynamite.
Go for it.
Yeah, let's do it. Madison Square Garden, random Dynamite. I mean, this is a pretty loaded Dynamite, actually.
I'm gonna be at the Garden in a couple of weeks.
March Madness.
Next game.
Next game. Close enough. I have a pay-per-view soonish, so I'm gonna start farming creative finishes.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I probably need to use some on some of these shows too. So. It might be the angle locations and pre-taped versus live. I don't think we did any pre-taped. We did some backstage, but none of them were pre-taped.
Yeah, an angle and interviews.
Near certainty for Chris Bay? Okay. And another near certainty? Okay, that went well. We farmed this. Oh, no. Oh, no!
Oh, it's still happening.
Kenny, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Jake Hager wants to be used.
We could use him on, he could definitely job to someone on Rampage.
Are you sure?
Yeah, bring him in as a heel.
Okay, you're booking him.
Sure.
SB Kento doesn't have to just beat jabronis anymore. He's at like 60 pop. It's fine.
Endo does, though.
That is true. What a match that is. Didn't you make Endo a heel?
That is true. Endo wasn't who I had in mind for hate.
Okay.
But when you said SB Kenta, I was like, fuck. I probably should have made him a face for that reason.
Nakazawa and Cody Rhodes are bonded. That's funny.
They both love kittens.
Hmm?
Who the fuck doesn't?
Yeah. Cody's a dog guy. This is bullshit. Ooh, Orange Cassidy and Johnny Gargano got in a big argument. That's funny.
What comic book character did Orange Cassidy talk shit on?
Orange Cassidy was like, Tokyo Drift is the best Fast and Furious. And Gargano was like, you're out of your fucking mind! Tokyo Drift? That one's barely in canon!
It was the best, though.
Yeah, I don't have any strong opinions on the Fast and Furious movies.
I do. You're not ready for it.
Why is Kota Ibushi doing so much tonight? I guess he's just trying to remind me that he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I still work here.
Yeah, I know. All right. Well, we got the quarterfinals, and on Rampage, we did a book this dummy. I think this is actually the main event over in the quarterfinal matches. We got Ilya, Takeshita, and Orange Cassidy against Kenny Omega and ABC.
Oh yeah, you just kind of fell into that being the main event, huh? From the book this.
Yep. I mean, it's the guys in the world title match at the paper. It should go last.
Yeah.
Let's do...
Ilya and the Best Friends is such a... I know you did the angle with them already, but it's just so weird.
It's very funny. I'm going to have Takeshita beat Kenny Omega. And I am going to do partner miscommunication by, let's say, Ace Austin. Do we have a Takeshita finish? I know we have one for Kenny, but Kenny is not winning. Oh, we do have a Takeshita one. Ooh, it's only a likely. Do I want to use a likely? No, I'm not going to. I might use just a plain safe bet, though, if we have one. We do not. We have... Oh, we do. We have a safe bet. I'm going to use a safe bet. And then afterwards, we are going to do... basically, Kenny is going to... I don't think... He wouldn't be on the mic, so I guess this is like working the crowd. Basically, he's going to yell at Bay and Ace about, like, you cost me the match, what are you guys doing? And they're going to be like, sorry, man, the accident, you know, like... he's going to be like, you guys are against me too, aren't you? Just like the rest of them! And then they're going to be like, whoa, Kenny, what are you talking about, man? Calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. And then, like, Stokely's going to have to get in there and calm everything down. That's how you know they're really fucked.
Kenny needs to visit Miro's white room.
Yeah, his white room might be padded. All right, let's do these quarterfinal matches.
Hey, I gotta get a tournament set up.
I gotta do a tournament.
How long has it been since I did an Owen? I can do another Owen. Right?
Oh no! I have previously found out that Rami and Kyle have awful chemistry. Shit.
I mean, you got to go through with
I
it.
got it. Yeah, it's in the tournament. I did this
I
as
think
a
that
single?
happened to me as well in the last one.
Well, whatever. 10
They still got a
minutes.
70.
Storytelling. Kyle's going over. So if you remember last time we did the thing with the interference and the blah blah blah, we're basically still doing that. Kyle's going to be distracted by Don Callis. And then Matt Taven's going to run in again, but Rami's going to know it's coming. So, like, Matt Taven's going to come in. He's going to, like, springboard in, and Rami's going to, like, catch him with a big boot. And then he's going to be like, haha, got him. But then, like, also Mike Bennett's here. And then Mike's going to, like, hit him with a chair. We're going to send more than one guy. Telling stories.
Love it. You knew one guy was there, but did you think perhaps there might be a second?
Did you think we might do two guys?
Yeah.
Speaking of telling stories, Walter and Cody Rhodes. All right, well, they're gonna have a fucking wild brawl. That Walter is going to win.
Yay!
You didn't think I was losing my mind, did you?
Yes.
Oh.
You had Cody win in the first round and Jay White lose.
We're telling stories! Jay White's going to interfere. And then Jay White is going to beat the shit out of Cody. Like, total, like, blade job and everything. This is the kind of shit where Cody's good. Just, I am a babyface, and I am going to let this heel beat the piss out of me for like 5 minutes. And I'm going to bleed and sell and act like I'm dead.
I'm going to get so much simpy, it's not even...
Yeah.
Me.
We use an angle idea on this.
Yeah. The angle is bleed.
Yeah, this is an important-ish angle. We only have likelies. Well, you know what? It's not a main event thing. Let's use a likely. Tom, what's up, man? Also, I guess Walter is just seeing this happen and going like, damn, that's crazy. Like walking off.
I mean, why?
Yeah, why would he? Why would he care? Yeah.
Oh wow! Like I hit people hard, and I'm thinking that's rough.
And of course, like while Jay White is killing him, he's like screaming, like, you know, "This is your fault, Cody!" Like just losing his mind. Zack Sabre Jr. taking on SB Kento. Y'all already know. Y'all already know this is a tech masterclass.
I mean, it's Zach. That's kind of what you do with Zach.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when a guy has like 90 tech, you should give him tech masterclasses.
Indeed.
Zach's gonna win.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, not doing anything crazy here.
It is March Madness season. You don't want to have SB Kento do like a
Cinderella run.
Fairly Dickinson type run.
Yeah. You know, Cody beat Jay White. That was a big upset.
Cody beating
don't
Jay
laugh.
White is like
Don't laugh.
It's like it's like when Duke's a 9 seed and beats a 1. They're still Duke. It's still Cody Rhodes.
Fatu and Nakajima. This is a wild brawl, obviously. Also, Nakajima should just win. I think Nakajima should just win. I do... Oh, thank you for taking out the the income tax bot. But yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. We have interference in 2 of the quarterfinals, so let's have the 2 of them be clean. I think that's probably good. And then we need to do a women's match. We already have 5 matches, so we had a women's match at 6.
Okay.
Kairi is back, although she should probably, let's see, Io Yo, you wrestled Mercedes in a singles match like last week, right? Oh, you have not wrestled Mercedes in a singles match. Cool. 10 minutes. We're going WCW mode. EO is going to win
DQ win?
disqualification.
Hey, because there's two and only one of her.
And there's
Except
interference from Trinity. That's right, Nick, because Kyrie's back. Oh, Mercedes is unhappy. And she was going to complain, and then EO cracked her knuckles.
All right. I need to see something. Can you X out of this instead of hitting continue? It does the same thing.
What did you want to see?
I want to see EO's stats because that is based on stats, that event.
What would it be? It's not menace.
It's toughness. Her toughness. What's Mercedes' toughness? I think it's a 20-point difference in toughness.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
Mercedes had every right to be like, well, I will job.
But yes, Kyrie's back.
Hey, he was gonna shoot on her.
Mercedes attacker, Trinity attacker, EO victim, Kyrie making the save. We're gonna call this a surprise, even though it's not really that surprising. Alright, and then we just need to pepper in some promos. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, these guys. These guys should talk. I'm simply gonna have them talk. This is classic. 6 minutes, go out there. Eddie and Swerve address their enemies.
Perfect. I have one of those on my next collision as well. Just here's a mic. Go get him.
Yep. All right. Great. Do I want to do any promos based off of these matches? We could do one before the main event. I'm gonna do the thing you do a lot, where it's like 2-3 minute promos back to back, but I'm just gonna do it as a 6 minute promo.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta play the game.
So I'll do Ace, Bay, Kenneth, Ilya, Kanosuke, Orange, do a haha. Oh, you know who else we need a promo from?
Yeah, who is that?
Chris Masha Yuka. God, I wish I had written more than Chris Masha Yuka segment, because I do not remember what I booked. All right.
I got nothing. I was trying to remember back, and I'm like, nope.
6 minute promo with these ladies. Masha is going to cut a promo about the chain feud and how humiliating it was to lose her chain, and then Yuka didn't even want it, and that she, she made a mockery of Masha, and now she's going to take all that frustration and anger out on Chris Statlander, and then Chris is going to be like, listen, you can't be mad at her about, listen, that's just how she is. That's not my fault. And I would imagine the whole time this is happening, Yuka is like zoning out and like not paying attention.
Head tilt, look off into distance.
Oh, we have one more minute. Is there anyone else I need to sneak onto the show? Several people probably. We did Penta and Mortos last week, right? Yes, we did Penta. So that match, so the Penta and Mustafa Ali international title match is official for Full Gear. So, who do I trust to cut a promo more, Mustafa Ali or Penta? Probably Penta.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we only need 1 minute, so he doesn't need to cook. Let's just do 3 minutes backstage. Hyping up the match. This is another one. Penta, you got 3 minutes. Talk about Mustafa Ali. Talk about the international title. Go get him, champ.
You got it.
Alright. We have to open with this Zack match because it's Tech Masterclass. Otherwise, it will ruin everything.
Yep. Which is very annoying, by the way.
Yes. There are ways to do it. Every time I say it has to go first, like someone on YouTube will be like, well, if you like cool the crowd down and then bring about, but like you and I both know I ain't gonna do all that. So it's easiest to just put it first.
Sounds like effort to me.
Yeah. Eddie and Swerve address their enemies. Let's do that. Let's do one of these Wild Brawls because actually this Ramy and Kyle match is gonna stink. So let's put this up here. And then let's do one of the Wild Brawls. Probably Nakajima and actually Nakajima and Fatu might fucking rock. Although Walter and Cody might rock too. So let's you know what? Let's swap. No, let's put this here. Walter, Cody Rose, everybody murders Cody. Back-to-back promos. That's a show.
I think it's gonna get like a 92.
Yeah, I think good. I think we can get like I think we're getting a 90 on this. $86 to start. I mean that's good. That's a hot start.
That is a fantastic start.
Tapped him out with the Barry from EastEnders.
Which we all know is,
I don't know, some bullshit. Something where he grabs a bunch of limbs. 85 for Eddie and Swerve addressing their enemies. I feel like Eddie and Swerve were giving me like 100 every time for a while, and that's kind of cooled off a little bit. This got a 70 again. That
we knew.
Yeah, we knew. As mentioned, we're telling stories. No one's turning here. Don't worry about it. 75. I think that's like the cap for a 3-minute promo, so that's good actually. Do you think them not working well together in singles matches is going to affect their tag chemistry?
No.
Okay, great.
They are completely separate.
85 for Nakajima and Fatu. Good.
Can't complain there.
Nope. Yep. Very, very good.
Fatu's like been here for a month.
Yep. 78. Chris did a bad job improvising. But I mean, we were kind of stuck at like 64 for these promos every time for a long time. So a 78, can't be mad about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
The women's division, both brands, is far and away like the success story of this.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yep. Yeah. This was good. Mercedes did good.
Our save is just, what if the women's division in AEW was good?
What do you mean my gimmick is getting stale? Who could get tired of this? Riley,
I'm
hello.
sorry,
What a time
this
to
is
come
when
in.
you showed up.
82 for Walter and Cody. That's good. Actually, I'm a little surprised this wasn't a little bit higher, but it's a Cody match. I got an 82. Can't be mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody didn't completely tear it down. Speaking of tearing someone down.
Yeah, Jay White killed him. Angle idea was a success. It likely worked.
Yeah, bleeding does.
Yeah, people like that. 91 for the back-to-back promos. That's very good.
Yes.
Yes, this kind of over-delivered big time.
I mean, for everyone involved, I think it did well.
I mean, I rated everybody.
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. 98 main event. Let's go.
Yeah, they're cooking.
Yeah. Creative finish also hit here.
Orange Cassidy got a 69, and you still got a 98.
Hell yeah. He's nice with it.
I suppose you are correct.
And then Kenny yelled at everyone on his team. And they were all just like, why is he yelling at us? I mean, they know why he's yelling at them.
I was going to say, this time I'm kind of on Kenny's side. They did fuck it up.
95.
Oh, this time you get the wide selection.
I feel like we did the same amount on both shows.
I wonder if there's a rating minimum for it to count. I don't know.
Your guess is... I was going to say your guess is as good as mine, but that's not true. Your guess would be better than mine.
And I still have no idea.
Yeah. This is Rampage, baby. Dragunov and Commander have been hanging out a lot. Commander has started acting like Ilya Dragunov. Hell yeah.
We might need to, we need to book a tag team match.
Yeah, that rocks. Oh, you don't want doing this, right?
No.
Cool.
Not at Rampage.
Hey, you never know. Nick, do you have any plans for Rampage?
I'm assuming that Nick Wayne is not recognizable. So I won't be able to do Hager versus Wayne.
He has more momentum.
You need very warm or higher, I thought.
Are we sure about that? I thought it was kind of warm. You were going to have him wrestle Hager, right?
Yeah. Is Hager recognizable?
No, but I thought maybe.
There was a chance, yeah.
Yeah, because he's 40. Oh, it's very warm? Okay.
Yeah, I just checked. It's very warm, or better. Do we have a character to give to my boy Nick?
Oh. Yeah, we do.
Sure, hit him with it.
Success.
Very warm.
He's very warm.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Nick Wayne, you are going to beat Jake Hager.
What a match. Is this a full-blown squash?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Why
6
not?
I guess 6 minutes isn't necessarily a squash, but yeah. We shouldn't give Jake Hager time. Why would we?
He doesn't need time.
He doesn't need time. I would like to do a backstage thing. This is foreshadowing. I would like to do a backstage thing with Rami and Kyle. Where Rami's gonna like walk in, and then Kyle's gonna be like, listen, man, I didn't tell him to do that. He's gonna be like, I know you didn't tell him. They don't listen to anything you say. They don't respect you. How long are you gonna stay in the Callis family? And he's gonna be like, it's complicated. Rami's gonna be like, it's not complicated. You can simply leave. Listen, I've gotten myself into a lot of sticky situations in my career. I've had a toxic tag partner a couple times. I got it wrong every time. I always trusted people too much. I listened to them too much. I let people control my career. Don't do it. You don't have to do it. If you don't want these guys interfering in your matches, if you don't want to be Don Callis's puppet, fucking don't. He's gonna walk off.
This is good storytelling, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you your flowers on that one.
I told you I was telling stories.
Mm-hmm.
You thought I was fucking with you. But telling stories.
We're telling stories, and we're telling stories, bro.
Speaking of, I'm going to do like Cody Rhodes getting stitched up in the trainer's room after Dynamite kind of thing.
Sure.
Where he's basically, Cody all banged up, bloodied, getting stitched, and just being like, Jay White, I don't know what your problem is. I beat you fair and square in a tournament match, but you've made it personal. You attacked me. You bloodied me up in Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the world. Now it's personal. No more friendly competition. I'm gonna get my revenge, etc., etc. I would like Brody King to win a match.
Okay.
He is recognizable. Good. Oh, he has more momentum. I thought it would be worse than that.
You gave him a new gimmick, didn't you?
I did. I did give him a new gimmick. That's right.
Speaking of, can you just check Max here?
Yes. Uno momento.
Do your thing, yeah.
Uno momento, por favor. Leon Ruffin is like perfect for this. Why not do the Mark Davis? Because I've got plans. I'm heating Brody up for a reason. Let me cook. Have I had him squash Leon Ruffin? No. That's shocking. That actually reminds me. You're not Mark Davis. You're not Mark Davis. Hey, there we go. Oh, I was preparing to turn. Okay, great. In fact, since you probably need to get on screen a little bit before we turn, Mark Davis, why don't you squash somebody too? This looks like a job for Ethan Page.
Huh.
Yep. Someone should book a match that's like worth a damn on this show, whether it's me or you. I don't really care which one.
Would you say Demi and Charlie Evans versus Billy and Tom Nakano is worth a damn?
Yeah, it would be the main event.
That would.
Let's see. MJF is the devil. It cannot be tweaked. He needs a gimmick.
Okay, so let me talk through this.
Okay. Let me talk to
MJF,
you.
yeah, no, that is
Yeah.
not his gimmick. MJF's gimmick has been essentially fake giving back to the industry. Um, so he's essentially being like a fake good veteran worker at 29 years old. What is that as a gimmick?
Grizzled young vet.
Fuck off. Uh yeah, he is like a fake humanitarian, fake whatever the word is for giving back to the industry.
I would say that is more Weaselly underdog than Swagger.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Oh no. Okay. Do you want to fuck with any of this?
I think it's a notch of creative and unique.
Like here?
Yeah.
Sure. Mercedes. I think you could probably just be. Oh, the gimmick is poor. We should change it.
Yep. And also can't be tweaked.
All right, great. She plays Swagger. All right, so she's basically MJF. Uh,
That's the gimmick. Basically MJF.
MJF. I mean, her gimmick. So for me, her gimmick really isn't changing. She's just the CEO, changing to the boss. just coming up with more terms for the. She's the EVP. She's the vice president. And she's a team with Trinity. I would say this is pretty generic and safe.
Yep.
Then you were gonna do Demi and Charlie Evans against Billy and Tom.
Yes.
I assume.
Demi can simply win.
I mean, Charlie could probably use the win.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters too much, but go with Charlie then, yeah. Charlie just being on TV is playing catch up. So we're fine there.
All right. Do you have any other talking you would like to do?
I can have Maki or AJ Styles give an update on Miyu Yamashita. Probably AJ at this point.
Sure.
She is injured for another week, but will be back at Supernova to face Madame Dimitrescu for the title.
I would pay $3 American to hear AJ Styles pronounced Miyu Yamashita.
Miyu Yamashita.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I got some news to deliver to y'all. I heard Miyu Yamashita is gonna be here next week. He's gonna be going on one-on-one with the Madame Dimitrescu.
Oh yeah, Dimitrescu as well. It's French.
Yeah.
So
Madame Demi. I don't know, man. They don't. I love this character I've invented for AJ Styles of like overworked middle manager.
Yeah, that is basically what he's become. Like, man, I just thought I'd go on to Teddy Long made it look so gosh dang easy.
All right. Let's see. Well, this is Collision, if I was going to have any of the other tag teams cut a promo, this would probably be the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see. FTR, no. ABC would be... let's go Young Bucks. In particular, Matt Jackson.
Ooh, I do have another segment that needs to be on Rampage, too. Sorry.
Okay. I'm just going to add one guy from each. Who cares? That's plenty. I don't know what Matt's going to talk about for 6 minutes, but God bless him.
Good luck, Matt.
All right, well, we need one more minute. So what do you got?
Backstage conversation between Keith Lee and Mike Bailey.
This does need to happen on Rampage.
This is like the Collision Rampage version of the Kyle Fletcher conversation. But more Mike Bailey being like, hey, man, don't... Adam Cole's pushing you around and it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, fighting you was way harder than fighting him, even beat you.
Mike Bailey going up to Keith Lee and being like, why don't you simply eat him?
Yeah. just destroy him. And Keith Lee being like, it is not that easy. I'm trying... Whatever Kyle Fletcher said. You know,
it's complicated.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
My stuff's in his truck.
I think these are slightly different. I feel like this is more Mike Bailey trying to get Keith Lee to stand up for himself, and mine is more like Ramy being like, you know, Kyle Fletcher, you are an idiot.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Great.
Good luck getting an order here.
Young Bucks in-ring 6-minute promo. That's about as hot of a start as we're going to get. That's scary.
Ooh, boy.
And then we're going to start with Mark Davis and Ethan Page. Brody King and Leon Ruffin, sure. Let's put Cody right before the main event. The people love Cody.
What people? I want to find these people.
That's a Rampage. I'll say a 76.
Sure. I have no clue.
Okay, 75 Young Bucks promo. Not ideal. That's why it was on Rampage.
Yep.
Yep.
At least it wasn't an FTR promo.
Yeah. 67 for Mark Davis and Ethan Page. Okay. Cool. 73 for these guys. Telling stories.
Okay.
67. I'm shocked this didn't get the customary 70.
70 squash match?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't quite good enough.
I guess not. You know, we keep giving AJ this spot, but he's only a little bit better than Tony Khan.
No, he's a lot a bit better than Tony Khan. But yeah, he's not great at it.
Yeah. Oh no.
He was rusty.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. No one's booking him.
How is Davis's finisher set as airplane spin? No idea. Also, that's a very funny finisher to have as a heel.
It's probably an error in the mod. But yes, very funny.
76 for this. Kyle Fletcher has a gimmick that's getting stale. Well, great news. He's about to fucking change everything about his character.
Oh, he's becoming smart?
Let's not go that far. Let's not get crazy. 80. I told you the people love Cody.
Yeah.
Look at these two. Good versus evil. This is classic. This is pro wrestling, baby.
This is certainly classic.
Yeah.
All
You could
manners
drop
of
this
the-
right into WCW 92 save and it would fit in just fine.
Mhm.
Yep. Ooh, a 65. Oh, Demi and Charlie Evans have zero
Yeah.
chemistry. Oh,
That's
that's
fine.
brutal.
I mean, it's not ideal, but
Yeah.
eh,
They're not the
better
main
to
two.
learn about that on Rampage.
Yeah. This Rampage sucked, though. 73.
This Rampage sucked. Oh, eh.
Yeah. I mean, a 73 is low for our Rampages now, but it's what our Rampages should get. But for some reason, they get 80s sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We made $1 million.
Okay.
We went up everywhere in pop, basically. That's cool. Some actual increases here. Puerto Rico, Hawaii, most of Canada. Nice.
Just not the Canada part that matters.
The Maritimes might be maxed out at 60. Because it's such a, like, small, like, lowly populated area.
That's killing us then.
Yeah. We figured out the TV thing. We're on, like... We're on some weird Canadian streaming service. That's very large. We're fine. We're on, like, Bell On Demand or something like that, which I don't super know what that means. I know Bell is one of their, like cable and internet and, like, I guess TV providers there, so I don't know what Bell... If you're a Canadian and you know what Bell On Demand is or whatever, let me know in the comments.
Sounds like it's just like Comcast on demand or whatever.
Maybe. I don't know. No, it includes the Maritimes. I think the Maritimes is just such a small... Listen, let's look at the thing. We're on Bell TV, which is an internet subscription service. I think that's a streamer, but I don't know.
Internet sub would be streams.
Yeah. Yeah, if you know what Bell TV is, let us know. I know Bell is, it's like their Comcast or whatever.
It's shown on demand. So
Okay. Most of our stuff is on demand now. We're on Max. I shouldn't say most, but like the pay-per-views are on Max. We're on Max. We do a lot of that. Which means our pay-per-views actually do like crazy numbers now. Like the buy rates are bad because we're not on pay-per-view in any of the like major markets anymore, but we get like 6 million views or whatever because they're on Max. Yeah.
Absolutely bananas
Yeah.
level of views.
Yeah, WWE finding out in real life that is not how that works. You don't put your stuff on Netflix and suddenly have 6 million viewers. It actually doesn't work that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they thought it would.
It's global. So you're like getting everyone. You're basically pooling all those TV deals together as one. But like,
Is it global?
Yeah, it's global.
Because
the Raw is global.
That's what I was gonna say.
The rest of the
Netflix in
TV
and of
deal
itself
is still like
is
screwed
not.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, because just because you're on Netflix doesn't mean you're on Netflix in every region.
It does for Raw. That's part of the
Okay.
deal. That's why they
Well,
thought it was going to be like 6 million people because like, oh, we're global, and it's like, yeah, I guess it turns out that like people in Guam or whatever aren't going to stay up to watch Raw. What are
Yeah,
Bull
that's-
and Manami Toyota up to? They're just friends, becoming friends in the Basara locker room, of course.
Yeah.
Obviously,
We all saw this coming.
as one does. I thought I was in the wrong save for a second.
Yeah, that would be a WCW locker room.
I'm still mad that I put them in a match and they had no chemistry.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
No. And I did Eddie and Ray teaming together in a tag match and they had no chemistry. I was arguably more mad about that one.
Yeah, I think I'd be pretty peeved as well.
Yeah. Pretty PO'd. I don't know why we turned into youth pastors there.
Hey,
I was pretty teed off.
never before have I been more insulted.
Oh no! Ricochet showed up to SmackDown too high to work. Oh shit!
Brother, that's his gimmick. He jumps.
He jumped all the way out of the building, all the way home.
Damn, they should fire him.
yeah. Well, listen, you could show up high here. We don't care.
Yeah. We'll
Black
give it to you.
Taurus has left Impact finally. Black Taurus has left AAA finally. People watched Rampage.
Okay.
House show in the Mid Atlantic did 2,200 fans. All right, Nick, where are we colliding?
Great Lakes. I don't think I've been there in a while.
Well, last time we were here was November, but I ran there, so yeah, you probably haven't been here in a while.
Sure. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Let's go to Indiana.
Sure.
Cleveland. Let's go to Cleveland.
Cleveland, Indiana, potato.
Baker's Life Fieldhouse is the Indiana one.
Now, listen, we're going. You said Cleveland. We went to Cleveland.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. We're in
Okay.
Cleveland. It's fine. I don't have Johnny Gargano. I don't have to worry. I have a couple matches I would like creative finishes for. So just farm them.
Okay. Likely. I mean, I guess we'll take that. I feel like with all the likelies we have stored up, I should probably just start using them on like random mid-card matches.
Just use them on Rampage.
I mean, honestly, for like a Rampage main event, like maybe. Although, like getting high Rampage scores really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And a likely for MJF. See, that's one we're never going to use. I'm going to keep it, but we're not going to use it.
No, that's way too risky for what would be MJF's match.
Tam made a waffle bar.
Thanks.
Bryce made a silly game. That is very Bryce Remsburg coded.
Yeah.
He seems most likely to create a silly little game. Roosh came up to us with a character idea. Oh boy. What if I was like a really badass guy that like never lost matches and I just like kicked everyone's ass and everyone thought I was cool? Yeah, no, that'd be awesome. I'll consider it. Miro yelled at Jerry Lynn. Come on, Miro.
He's getting into the gimmick. He's losing his mind.
Yeah, Jerry entered the white room and Miro was like, no one's allowed in the white room. Ortiz and Darby Allin had a blazing argument. Okay. I forgot you had Ortiz.
I don't, but I don't use them.
Tom Lawler and Jordan Grace butted heads backstage.
Huh.
Yeah. Emmy's teaching Riho how to book. Get Riho on the booking team.
Huh.
Well, I would imagine Riho is just good at everything else, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so it's like, well, what else can I teach her? I can book. You want to learn how to book? Riho's like, okay. All right.
All right, main event of the evening. Miro versus Christian Casanova.
Oh. This, of course, match 3 of Christian Casanova's series where he's taking on a stand-in for the 3 guys in the triple threat on my brand.
Correct.
Miro is the Ilya Dragunov?
Correct.
It was the closest we could come up with.
He is a face Eastern European fella.
Yep.
Who does strikes.
He's angry European man. How long you give them? 16?
12.
12, okay.
Yeah.
They cooking?
No. We are just giving him 12. I'm worried about the psychology dig, if I'm being honest.
Oh,
so
you're
just
spooked
giving him
about
12.
that.
I mean, my entire main event gets it. I feel like that is the bad thing about having those guys in the main event. Casanova's winning, if that's not evident. There's going to be interference by Pac on Miro.
But where does Maki Ito fit into all this?
Maki's wrestling earlier, so she would be in the trainer's room probably. I imagine.
Can't we cut to her in a white room?
Her being like, "Why am I here?"
Pac and Christian Casanova stomping the shit out of Miro, and then it just cuts to Maki Ito in a white void, going like, "Where am I?" That's how the show ends. Maki Ito, white room, fucking copyright AEW 2025 in the corner. Show goes off the air.
God, that would be. We're not going to do that, but right, I will keep it under consideration.
Fine.
Christian Casanova, Pearl. Oh, that match was the one I wanted the creative. Sorry, I should have said that. But Christian's cooking here. He is basically doing what you did, reminding the fans about his challenge that he set up for himself. He beat Buddy Murphy Matthews, who is the fill-in for Kenny Omega. He beat Endo, who is the fill-in for Takeshita, and he's gonna beat Miro tonight. And then no matter who wins the title match, he'll be ready for that. Title match tomorrow? Is it the November 20th?
I have one more show.
Okay. Title match in 2 weeks. Benny versus Jamie Hayter. We're going to let them go 16.
Okay.
We're going to do open. But Benny's going to win.
Just simply winning?
Yes.
Okay.
Before that, we have a MJF and Adam Page promo. Where Adam Page is going to trick MJF into letting Jamie Hayter fight her own battle. By playing into the, if you feel so bad, you gotta let them fight their own battles, etc., etc. Real Looney Tunes shit, tricking him into not interfering.
Okay.
Roosh versus Kevin Koo in a Wild Brawl.
Hell yeah.
Yes, correct.
He just gave us that character idea. Obviously, he's winning.
Yeah. Character idea is I win.
Yeah.
I simply win matches. Keith Lee finally snaps and attacks Adam Cole.
Woo! This is in ring, backstage.
Backstage. What would happen is Adam Cole would go to mock him. And then Keith Lee would just take it up until like the last moment and then start whooping his ass.
Is he turning here?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna call this a surprise, I guess.
Surprise! Keith Lee will fight people if provoked for
I guess more character. I guess it's more character development. He's changing his character, yeah.
then have Arez versus Lee Moriarty steal the show.
Okay. That's okay. There we go.
And I'm going to give this win to Arez this time. Before that, backstage, Jack Perry is going to talk to Darby Allin.
Oh boy.
And Jack is basically going to tell Darby, like, hey, I was talking with Hook and Danny. We respect the shit out of you, and we consider you the fourth pillar, essentially. So if you need help in that Kevin Steen, because I know he has his whole group behind him, say the word and we'll be there. Darby says, no, the whole thing is he wants to make me quit. And I'm going to show him that no matter what he does, I can do it alone. I'm not going to quit. Darby's a big dumb dummy who will fight the battle on his own.
Love a big dumb baby face. Or I guess in this case, scrawny dumb baby face.
Yeah. Stupid little baby face.
Yeah.
Tetsuya Endo versus Fergal Devitt. Prince Devitt.
I'm curious. I won't tell us. Oh, he's 51. Yeah, he's fine.
Endo's winning this match.
Yes, I figured as much. Prince Devitt is 6 months away from being the other fucking GM.
He can't talk well enough to be the other GM, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that's compared to AJ Styles.
Yeah, he's no AJ Styles on the mic.
Alright. 6-woman tag match that we set up last week. It's going to be Maki Ito, Billy Starks, and Tom Nakano versus Madame Dimitrescu, Charlie Evans, and May St. Michel. And would you fucking believe the heels do it again and help May St. Michel win the match?
What, Rosemary interfere?
Yep.
Okay. Do you care who she pins?
Billy. She's young and can build it back up, I guess.
Storytelling?
Yeah. I do have another match type, so I won't need it, but yeah, sure. After the match, Miyu Yamashita, Red Hot return, comes back. Her and Maki Ito and the other, and Billy and Tom fight off Madame Dimitrescu's group. And she's gonna do the like deadlift pump handle power bomb thing that she does.
Okay.
To fucking May St. Michel off the stage.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we have to do this as 2 parts.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm not getting the bonus anyway, apparently, so what is
All
it?
right.
Fucking man.
So I think we have to do... I'm going to do the heels attacking. So we'll do Madame, Charlie, Rosemary, and May attacking. And then we'll do...
Give me 3 parts on this.
Okay. And then we'll do Billy Starks victim, Tam victim, Ito victim. And then we'll do Miyu making the save.
Yep.
And then they are going to fight up to the ramp. And May St. Michel is going to take a stunt bump. Unless she doesn't. No, she's cool. And then what's the third part?
Also, while you're in there, road
Mhm.
agent note. Major storyline victory for Miyu Yamashita.
Sure. Oh, what is this called?
Boy, I sure hope this is a story. Yeah, Miyu versus Demi. Okay.
All right.
Miyu and I mean, May's the one taking the
Yeah,
dive.
I don't know if May is in the storyline, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Hey, while we're cooking, let's give him an angle idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Do we have any good ones? Oh, we only have likelies. Do you want to try a likely?
Go for it.
All right. Let's see what happens. What's the third part?
The third part is going to be dramatic acting from Madame Deku
Sure.
over the broken body of May Saint Michelle. This can be like a minute, but it is a big no. And then before you leave this screen, check storylines.
Off stage. Yes.
Make sure May's in the storyline.
She is.
Hey!
Look at us.
I love when I actually plan shit correctly. That is after the match, but yeah.
Yep, got it.
Phoenix and Bandito talking.
Okay.
They are not going to team together until the match, and they're each going to have a singles match next week to prep for the match that they are going to do at Supernova for the TNT title.
Are they cooking?
No. 3. I hate calling them tune-up matches because then like whoever they're facing is jabron.
But
that is what they are.
Is. I'm not gonna write out. They agreed to have matches next week. Like no.
Yeah, I know.
There's
a lot of words to get to. Yeah. What if we just had Josh Alexander and Bobby? 10 minutes.
Josh and who?
Bobby Lashley.
Okay.
And Josh wins.
Okay. Just 10 minutes. Josh simply wins.
Tech Masterclass.
You sure about that? I mean, Josh, yes.
That side, yes. The other side, no. But it should be. Nope.
No.
10 minute just wins.
Okay.
Simply win. And we are going to start the show. Oh, I got messed up here somewhere. I don't need this done. That's fine. I'm going to stop here.
What were you going to start the show with?
It was just going to be a Konosuke Takeshita talks about upcoming title match.
I mean, you should add that.
Okay.
We,
where are we taking 2 minutes?
That
is a very long women's segment that maybe can lose 2 minutes.
The Vetty and Jamie Hayter match? Or this one?
Oh, no, that one can't. I thought the 14 was the fucking Miyu.
No, that's...
I was like, that's wild.
That's the 6-person tag. I mean, I would... This isn't even the main event. I would probably give this.
Take 2 off.
Yeah.
Let Konosuke cook.
Yeah.
Konosuke's going to remind people that he is a member of Collision, and he could cut a promo without having to worry about people coming in to interrupt him here. So he's going to talk about the upcoming title match against Kenny and Ilya, and when he wins, he is going to fight Christian Casanova, and he has been paying attention to that as well.
What the fuck is this feud?
Kenny and Ilya is the feud,
Kenny
right?
and Ilya, yes.
You just added.
Yes. God, I hope so.
Telling the people on Collision, hey, watch the other brand's
I
pay
mean,
per view.
why wouldn't
We're
we do
not
that?
competing. Yeah.
that
Well,
our-
that was my thought as well. Like, why wouldn't he come out on a show that
yeah.
that the other two don't and just cut a promo?
He can talk about Christian Casanova too.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Christian Casanova, I don't think those guys, Tetsuya Endo, great wrestler, he's not Takeshita. All right. I'm worried about this 12-minute Miro and Christian Casanova main event.
Did we put the creative idea on it?
You know what? I don't think we did. We did.
Yep.
Good call.
That is why I wasn't worried about it. Without it, yes, absolutely. Do we?
We have a Christian Casanova. It's
Casanova?
a nearest R&D.
Yeah, pop that on there.
Pop that on there.
Because he's not winning the title match. So might as well use it now.
All right, now with that, I'll go back up. I don't know if the show's in the 90s. I'll say an 80. I'll say an 89, which is also what Zodiac said. My show got a 95.
I'm gonna say 92.
Okay.
Ambitious, but
ambitious. 80 promo for Takeshita. We gotta. Well, I don't know what happened to him.
He's getting back. He's
right.
Getting the juice back a bit.
See, this is why I was like, you should add the Takeshita promo, because I was like, this is not going to be a good opening match.
Yeah, that's true. Looking at it now,
yeah,
68, and they had good chemistry.
Yeah. Well, and he was off his game, so they kind of just canceled out.
That's true.
Yeah. Yep.
They sure talked.
I'll say Bandito cut a promo on Dynamite. It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a backstage thing with Renee, but he was, he's mad at Chris Jericho for making his mom cry. He conveyed it well enough. I mean, the feud sucks, but that's not his fault.
No, he's doing the best with what he has.
68 on this.
Okay.
Uh-huh. 74. Angle idea hit.
I'm doing the Kobe Bryant fist pump right now. Just, yes.
Yeah, this
God,
one... Oh, good.
I'm so glad because this is like the crux of the storyline, basically.
Yeah, this went about as well as possible. 74 for Endo and Devitt.
Sure.
Good. Jack Perry did a bad job, but you know what? They still got a 75, so whatever. 91 for Arez and Lee Moriarty.
I had a feeling.
But why?
Because Arez rules.
No, not why you had a
get
feeling,
that.
just why.
Like,
why?
The math.
Okay.
Look, man, I don't know math.
Keith Lee beat up Adam Cole.
Crowd went mild.
Was he not set to...
Oh, well. He definitely should have been. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I didn't put in the thing to turn. That's on me.
Okay, well.
Write down that he still needs to turn. You will forget.
This is going to be a month-long thing now.
All right. 80?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually thought this would do a mid-80s, so I'm a little disappointed, but we take.
Only an 89 for the Adam Page and MJF promo.
Yeah, commentary fucked it up.
Morrow.
Give MJF his new gimmick.
Adequate.
Ooh. Well, he'll grow into that. That part
Yeah.
I don't care about.
Okay.
Losses don't hurt momentum as much as usual. Is nice. Now if we could just convince him to lose.
Yeah. MJF is like, he's getting to the point where, remember when we had The Rock in the TNA save?
Yeah, and we were just like, well,
he can't, like, he literally wouldn't lose to anyone, so we were like, I don't think we can put the belt on him? So I think we did. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Torn rotator cuff sounds bad.
It was bad enough that they changed the finish of the match.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Still hit a Falcon Arrow, though. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Maybe don't do that.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That sounds like she's out for 6 months. Zodiac's is a year.
I think a year.
Oof.
I think a year.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry. 94? Christian Casanova cooked? Which is especially impressive because, like, Venny just got, like, stretchered out of the building. So he had to go out there and, like, get the crowd back with him.
Yes.
Yeah. 85?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was... It's also just kind of like a cold match. Although sometimes I do cold matches, main events, and they get like a 97. So
I was going to say, that means nothing.
Yeah. It matters
Also,
a lot in WCW. WCW gives you like a fucking 10-point penalty with their product if you don't have a story with a match. Or at least it feels that way.
Yeah, AEW is, sometimes they just have good matches.
Yeah. 87.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the best, but what can you do?
1 year, but there could be surgery. So we could get her back sooner than a year, maybe.
Yes. She can work angles, too. Fanny's going to take AJ's job?
Is there an SB Kento that she can manage?
Endo?
Yeah.
But she is a face. Actually, there is someone that she can manage, and it's fucking Mesa Ruga.
Yeah.
That would be fun as hell. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. Hopefully I remember. Although wild to have the Mesa Ruga is injured because she got thrown off the stage and then actual injury in the same show. That's not great. Don't love that.
All right. I mean, low risk, so we have to do
Low
it.
risk. We're doing it. Yeah. If it goes bad, it goes bad.
Complete success. She should be back in action much sooner, blah, blah, blah. So May, it's currently November. So it is down to about 6 months.
6 months is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that is our best woman on the brand by far.
Mm-hmm.
But she just lost the title. I wasn't going to put her back in the title feud for a while. This isn't the worst thing in the world.
People watched Collision.
Shotzi, you're not even here yet.
Yeah, how did
you?
Did she get hurt in WWE?
She wasn't working there at the time. She just was like we brought her in local.
Did we send her to ROH?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, thanks, Emmy. Oh, looking at absences because Venny got hurt blew up my spot that Moxley's coming back at full gear.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. It's fucking Jamie Hayter's fault. No, it's not her fault either.
It is Jamie Hayter's fault.
It didn't say it was her fault.
Broken wrist. All right. Well.
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't seem as bad as a torn rotator cuff.
A torn rotator cuff is really bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
She'll never be able to throw a fastball the same way again.
Yeah. She's getting Tommy John surgery. That's not actually what that is.
That's actually...
Yeah.
I don't care. That's what we came...
Daga sulks away from Noah. I've never seen someone sulk away before. That's a new one for me.
Really? Okay. Yeah, no, I've seen it, but it is pretty rare.
Yeah.
He just quits.
He just got so sad that he was like, I can't do it anymore.
He simply could not see Noah any longer. He
Yeah.
could not watch 50-year-olds wrestle for a main title anymore.
Is Daga good in this game? Probably not, because this is from a couple years ago, and it seems like he got better kind of recently, but...
Wasn't he good?
No.
At least in game before he was... I don't know.
Listen, we have to check now. We've wondered too much about if Daga is good. Now we have to look at it.
This is the most anyone has thought about Daga, and
That's
well, I guess
no, Sawa Wrong guy thinks about him all the time.
wow.
He books Noah. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not particularly good.
Yeah, he'd be fine.
He'd be
But at a 41,
fine.
not what you want.
What was it? Oh, they're having him lose to Anthony Green on dark matches. You know what? That would make me sad too.
Yeah, I'd walk out.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this. This is the guy.
This is who you want me to lose to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, I'm so sure. Okay.
Justice for Daga. House show Ontario. The game is baiting me into doing
trying
it.
so hard.
It wants me to go to Canada so bad.
You just gotta wait a little bit.
I know. We're so close. Chris Charlton is not an American man. That's like the one thing everyone knows about him is that he's British. That's a big oversight.
Gaslighting.
Yeah. I should like screenshot this and like send it to Chris Charlton.
Just Chris Charlton is an American man.
Yeah, just at Chris Charlton, like congratulations on your citizenship or something like that. Oh, Chad Gable's coming.
Yeah. As is Leo Rush and Teton.
Chaz Betts. Are we gonna remember that he's Chaz Betts? I don't know. That's a you problem. Leo Rush is here.
Probably not.
Teton is here. Did we add all those guys to their correct brands already? No, we did not. Chaz Betts, you're a collider. Leo Rush. Oh, you are on Dynamite. Teton. Why did Leo Rush the only one that got it? Who knows? Teton. Oh, you're not recognizable, but you will be. You're close.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leo is recognizable. Nice. Yeah, he's pretty over. And then, Chaz Betts is coming from the WWE, so he should be quite popular. Yeah, he's 70 pop.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
Okay. That should be good for you.
Yeah.
What was he doing over in the Fed? Jobbing, which, fair enough.
Well, but that was after we signed him,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, in 82, he's pretty good. They had him lose to Sanga, who got a 38. They were burying this guy.
Yeah, they were so
Yeah.
done with him. But, like, before that, he beat Sanga, like, for weeks.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, listen, I just had Ted DiBiase lose to Battle Cat because I didn't renew his contract, so I get it.
Battle Cat's a bit higher on the card. Come on. Respect Battle Cat.
He shouldn't be, though. All right, where are we doing this show? Let's do the Midwest. Last time we were here, we went to the Wells Fargo Arena. So let's go somewhere besides there. There's Omaha. There is St. Louis. Let's go to St. Louis. All right. As mentioned, we have a pay-per-view coming up, so I'm farming creative finishes. Near certainty for Ilya Dragunov. Let's go. Big gamble for Darby Allin? No, thank you. Likely, sure. And a big gamble. All right. I mean, we got one really good one. Can't be too upset about it. Tony yelled at Jerry Lynn. Please stop yelling at Jerry Lynn. Ricky Stark has a character idea. Okay, cool.
Tony's not even on commentary for Dynamite.
No. That's probably what he was. That's probably why he's so angry.
What the hell?
Yeah, Renee shouldn't even be here. Renee, why are you here?
She heard John's coming back next week. She's like, I got a great idea for you.
Prince Nana and Paul White have bonded backstage, having discovered a shared love of circus skills. Prince Nana and Big Show backstage juggling.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's wild. All right. Well, we got the semifinals of this Full Gear Eliminator tournament. So let's do it. We got Kyle Fletcher
Okay.
taking on Katsuki Nakajima. $16. You already know their storytelling. All right. So hear me out. I got this whole finish laid out, okay? All right, stick with me. Stick with me. All right. So you already know Don's distracting Kyle Fletcher. And then Matt Taven's going to run in, and he's going to try to hit Nakajima. But bam! There's Ramy. He comes in, he hits Matt Taven, he boots him, he goes out of the ring. And then here comes Mike Bennett. He ducks Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett flies over the top rope. Ramy hits the ropes. He dives on those guys. He takes them all out. Kyle's like, what the hell's going on in here? He gets... Nakajima fucking kicks his head off. Nakajima wins the match.
That is wrestling, baby.
That's wrestling, baby. That's a lot of notes for me.
Yeah, that's a novel for you.
And then afterwards, how do I want to do this? Don is going to yell at Kyle. You know what? This probably needs to straight up be a promo, not just working the crowd. Where Don is going to yell at Kyle about like, God, you idiot! I've done so much work to have you win this tournament. I got all the interferences lined up. I had to distract you from it because I don't want help. I don't want help, and you still fucked it up. God, you're an idiot. And he's gonna be like, Don, I didn't want the help. I don't need the help. And he's gonna be like, of course you need the help. Of course you need the help. You lost to Takeshita. You can't beat him on your own. You're not a world champion, Kyle. You need the help. And then Kyle's gonna like grab Don, but before he can do anything, Taven and Bennett are gonna get up. Let's do like 3 minutes on this part. And then we will have Mike attacking. We will have Matt attacking. I guess Don would be attacking.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. Kyle is the victim. And then, of course, Ramy's going to come in with like a chair or whatever and save him. And we are going to turn Kyle Fletcher.
Hooray.
I told you we were telling stories at this tournament. I wasn't lying. I know sometimes I say we're telling stories, and I am lying. But this time I wasn't.
I'm glad you're a truth teller.
Thank you. Our other semifinal, and I would say the main event of the evening, as Walter will take on Zack Sabre Jr.
Have you done this match before?
Oh yeah.
They had a whole feud, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Walter has very good psychology. Zach should have very good psychology too. Oh, his psychology is kind of bad. Interesting.
Huh.
It's probably still enough. Like Walter having 8290 is enough for this to do slow build, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say for sure.
I always forget where slow build is.
Yeah, it's not in like a alphabetical order there either.
No. Walter's winning.
Shocking.
I know. And then, let's end the show with a little Walter Nakajima stare down. Since they won they are going to the finals, and that will be
very
at Full
good
Gear.
finals.
Yes, another match we've done before, but like, who cares? All right. Let's do a 4v4 women's match. Let's go crazy.
Wow.
We got Yuka. We got Chris Stat. We got Io. We got Kyrie. We got Mercedes Monet. We got Trinity. We got Masha. And then, I don't know, Deonna Purrazzo. Sure.
It'll make the match better.
Yep. Let me do a rare thing and check the storylines. Chris is fairly good. Masha's fairly poor. Seems like Masha could use a win here. And you know what? Yuka is not in that title match. And she has unresolved issues because of the chain thing. So I think her pinning Yuka actually makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say the chain thing kind of makes that perfect.
Do you think, like, they could probably cook, right? 12 minutes, go crazy. Yeah, with these, yeah, why not?
Yeah, there's so many people there.
There's so many people. And, like,
the ones that can't cook will be blocked out.
I mean, who can't cook? Maybe Trinity? Like, the rest of them are all good.
True.
All right, I'm going to do, big long opening promo with Takeshita and Kenny and Ilya. Where basically Kenny is going to unravel further and talk about how, like, I know I can't trust you guys in this match, but now I can't even trust the people in my corner. The only person I can trust is myself, and that's all I need to win the AEW World Title. And then, Takeshita and Ilya are gonna make fun of each other a little, like, gotta make fun of Kenny for being paranoid or whatever. And then Kenny's gonna be like, "Oh, so you guys just trust each other? You guys are just gonna work together against me and make sure it's a 2-on-1 match, right?" So Kenny is not really trying to pit them against each other, but he's so, like, out of his mind that it is gonna get them against each other a little bit.
That is a very Kenny Omega thing to do.
Yeah. Do I have angle ideas for any of these guys? No. But thank God we have a Renee Paquette storyline idea.
Storyline idea?
Sorry, angle idea.
I was gonna say, I didn't think it was a storyline idea, but still.
Okay. thinking about if I should just do the very TEW thing of like, we got a full weight tag match. What if I did a full weight singles match?
Yeah.
Although I also think it would be sick to just do like Nick Jackson versus Swerve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, right? And you guys go crazy. But hey, guess what? It's going to a draw. It's going to be a double DQ. And let's see. Nick, you can get attacked by Eddie.
No! Don't attack me.
Oh, sorry. Swerve, you can get attacked by Matt. And then we're going to do a big 8-man melee. You know what? 5 minutes. Sure. Everyone. Ace Austin. He's fighting. Chris Bay. He's fighting. Dax. You know he's fighting. Cash. Get him out there. Young Bucks. Time to fight, boys. Eddie Kingston. Loves to fight. Swerve. He's already out there. 5 minutes isn't too long for just everyone fighting, right?
No.
Okay. Great. Love that for me. Okay.
I think if it's like 2 people who can't fight, that would be too long. But that many people, you're good.
Oh, I get to do the fucking Jay White and Cody in-ring promo. Everyone's excited about that.
Are they? Is everyone excited about
This
that?
is going to get like a 92.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Basically, Jay White's going to cut a promo about how, like, I did what I had to do. Cody Rhodes ruined my life by winning that match. And then Cody Rhodes is basically going to come out and be like, I didn't do anything. I won a match. I don't, you know, you stay up late thinking about the match. I don't think about you ever. Which is going to enrage Jay White. And then, you know what? Let's have this turn into a fight after that. You can't just say that to a guy and not have him fight you.
Yeah, you can't tell a guy you never think about him.
No.
Huh.
White Cody promo turns into brawl. Okay, great. Do something with Mustafa and Penta. How about a match? That would probably be good. Penta and El Hijo del Vikingo against Mustafa Ali and the Beast Mortos.
That would rule.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think I've already have my 3 match aims. I told them to steal the show, and I told them to steal the show. Actually, you know what? I might need one more. We might do 3 steal the show matches, Nick.
No, you told Kyle and...
Oh, yeah, I told... Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right. Although, maybe this should be steal the... fuck it. It'll just be a regular match. 10 minutes. Let's see. Penta is fairly good. Mustafa is good. So we could really go either way here. Let's give Penta a win going into this match. We still got 3 minutes. Is there anyone else that needs to get on the show? Andrade and Ricky Starks. I mean, they would both... I think we already have enough matches, though. All I would have for them would be a squash. SB Kento. There's not really anyone else I like am dying to get on the show. So I'm going to give Andrade or Ricky Starks a squash. Probably Andrade.
Yeah, good for Andrade. Getting on the show.
Andrade, have you ever wrestled Desmond Xavier? Yes. Fuck.
Coda was reminding you that he exists.
Sure.
It's a weird match, but...
It's a weird match. They were in a battle royal once. That doesn't count. That's a show. And what a show.
Yeah.
Let's have one of these steal the show matches up here. Probably the women. Let's open with the women. I think that's good. Coda might be rusty. Ooh. Well, we'll find out.
When was the... Yeah, I might be.
Yeah.
You're still going to get over a 90, so...
Huh? This is in order.
Wow, good job.
Yeah. Yeah, that was easy. I think good. I mean, we did 95. I don't think we're going to get a 95 again, but I'll say 91.
Yeah, I think 91 is about what I'd say as well.
All right, let's see. Big Long Promo got 86, which we'll take, but I was hoping for 90s here.
Takeshita really seems to have lost the fastball a little bit there.
A little bit. Oh, Mercedes' new gimmick. Give me a new... Come on. It's great! People love the best wrestler of all time, Mercedes Moné.
Gives a large penalty to microphone skill.
Fuck. She's already so bad at that.
Who? Mercedes Moné? A large penalty? What?
Okay. This match cooked, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 81. This was really good. Great job, ladies. An 80? Okay, we definitely take that. Kotobushi, not rusty. He's fine.
Yeah. Getting 69s, that's perfectly acceptable.
He might not be on an exclusive contract with us. It's possible he's at work in other places.
Oh.
I actually don't know that.
That's weird.
81? Good?
Yeah.
Yep.
I always think these are going to do better, but that is still good for where they are.
Yeah, for a mid-card match, that's fine. I also did not tell them to cook. So it probably would have been better if they had cooked. What'd I say? What'd I say?
This is basically, I think you said 92. Yeah, this is upsettingly accurate.
Oh, baby!
Oh! Yeah, you were right to just do this singles match.
Yeah, I was just like, that seems like it would rule, and I was right. You don't get a lot of Nick Jackson singles matches, but you know what? Maybe you should.
I mean, this is the perfect Nick Jackson match. They go out, they do a bunch of fun shit, and then a bunch of crazy shit happens.
And then we fight, and Nick Jackson's got a new spot. It's gonna help his psychology. Hell yeah.
Nick Jackson's athletic ability. Wow.
Yeah. And then big old 81 for everyone just fighting. Cutler was even out there. Everyone was out there.
Cutler being out there is wild.
87 for this? Hell yeah.
Don't forget. Yeah.
He's turning in the next segment.
Next segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I stopped myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a little worried with like the million run-ins and the storytelling, but no, this is still very good.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And then this is where we turn him. Although it would have helped. We probably should turn him in the match, but whatever.
I think you're still fine.
12 segments. Now that's classic Swarley booking.
Perfect.
Oh, and he has a poor gimmick. Great.
If you go, never mind. You're good. Let's see what we get.
Complete success. Of course it was a complete success.
Yes. Good.
Yep. Remind me to change his gimmick and also to remove Don Callis as his manager. That's also classic Swarley, to just forget about managers for months on end.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a good show, Nick.
Yeah, 96. 2 96s, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
Goddamn, 96 with no psychology. Fucking workers today.
Yeah, I know. The wrestling quality 90, but there was no... I mean, all right, whatever, man. I guess the match was, like... The match got a 96, so you would have to have 96 psychology, right? That's, like...
Yes.
The match
correct.
was too good for its own... Like, too good. It was too good.
What a problem to have.
I know. And then these guys stared at each other. $94. Did not get the bonus. If I had gotten the bonus, this probably is like a 96 or 7, which is wild.
Yeah, why did you not get the bonus?
I did a multi-part angle.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're still going with that.
What else would it be?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have a lot of angles on that show, so I guess it's possible I didn't. But I think I had them all. I think I had at least 3. Okay. I have one thing I need to book.
Okay.
All right. So this is going to be... Again, this is my old go-to, like, backstage in the trainer's room after Dynamite kind of thing. We're going to have Kyle talking to Rami. And, they're going to be sitting there, trainers, like, putting ice packs on them, taping up their ribs or whatever. And then Kyle's just going to be like, why did you help me? And he's going to be like, what do you mean, why'd I help you? He's like, we barely know each other. You didn't have to help me. What's in it for you? And then Rami's just going to laugh and kind of be like, man, you've been around Don Callis too long, man. Oh, fuck. We gotta detox you or something. And then Rami's gonna like get up to walk out of the trainer's room, and then Kyle's gonna be like, where are you going? He's like, I'm gonna go talk to AJ Styles and get us a match with Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, because they've been ruining your matches for a month straight. So we're gonna kick their ass on Sunday. And then he's gonna be like, oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I think I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
Rami just getting to being like, like a chaperone essentially to Kyle is
Yeah.
very good.
He's this new Don Callis.
Yes. Tell someone stand on your own 2 feet, then have to show them how.
Also, I was originally going to do Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick in the match, and that, like, those are the bigger stars. But I was like, you know what? Taven and Bennett interfered in every match, and they're the tag team of that group. That actually makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah. All right, that was like the one thing I needed to book. What do you have?
Let's see. Who didn't I use? I didn't use Hook or Danny Garcia. So let's get the matches or L match, I guess.
Yeah, they are a team. 2/3 of a team.
Let's have them fight Alpha Wolf and Dragon Baby.
Sure, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Hook or Garcia?
Hook.
Okay. Is there anything else I want to do? Not really. Everything's pretty set up.
I am going to have AJ Styles announce the injury to Venny
Oh, yeah.
and give Adam Page until Supernova to find another partner if he would like, and he could still face MJF and Jamie Hayter. And then we're gonna have a pre-show match where I figure out who the fuck is gonna team.
Okay.
Let's have Paige team with ooh,
Yeah, it's tough.
yeah. It's tough out here.
Yep.
Ooh, I might need to go get some too. Which won't help right now. Let's do
Riho?
Adam Page and Riho.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like you're doing much with Riho right now.
Riho is going to get Riho. I have a plan for Riho.
Okay.
But she is on back burner, which so she can be with Adam Page for a little bit. Let's see. We got Jordan Grace and a big bruising guy heel could be
JD Drake.
JD Drake is who I was looking at. Let's do Claudio. That seems a little better.
Okay. I mean, it's a dark match. It's super does not matter.
True.
Adam Page or Riho?
Riho, she's not been doing anything.
All right. I want to look at local worker. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Abaddon. I assume Abaddon is not good. But I might...
Everett Connors.
I'm looking for women.
Okay.
Sorry, Everett Connors. Shazza. Is Shazza any good in this game? No. I mean, she's better than Abaddon.
Skylar.
Skylar. I don't think Skylar's very good either. So Skylar's really bad.
Yeah, rough.
Oh, yucca. Yeah. I'll bring in Chaza to be a heel, which is also weird. And then I'll just borrow someone from Dev. Who wants to team with Shaza? Who's a heel? Danny Luna, you're a heel.
Julia Hart.
Is the lady? Are you with the hat? Are you a heel? Yeah, you're a heel. Are you any good?
She wasn't, I believe. She wasn't ready.
I mean, she's not. I'm not looking for anyone who's ready. I'm just looking for someone to do a job.
You want to borrow Tay Mello?
No. Sierra? Let's try Sierra. I feel like we don't borrow her often. It's Davina and Willow. Taking on
Sure.
Sierra and Shazza. Shazza, you do not work here, so you can get pinned. Alright, I am going to do a video package. With Nakajima and Walter. Just, going over the tournament, talking about their history, the matches they've had before, etc., etc. I am going to book something that resembles a main event for Dynamite, or for Rampage, rather. Not going to book a Dynamite main event. That would be crazy.
The only thing I have that would be close to that would be Cedric versus Endo.
Flamita, Commander? Are you recognizable, Commander? Yeah, no, but Flamita is... Not sure who you guys are going to wrestle, but I haven't booked them all stream. So let's do Flamita and Commander taking on... Oh, you know what? We just booked Matt Taven and Mike Bennett in a match, and they could probably use a little bit of momentum going into this. Granted, they're jobbing.
I'm sitting here nodding.
But Matt Taven and Mike Bennett could probably win a match. That would probably be good. You know what? Cook. Your winner of the main event of Rampage, Matt Taven.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
If they do that at the pay-per-view, have beaten Ramy and Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah. I like how you started that, and then halfway through you realized, oh, it means nothing if they win that match.
What do you mean? It means things.
If they do that at the pay-per-view, it means they've
Kyle
done it
at the
Fletcher
pay-per-view.
in a match. Yeah. Do you have anything else?
Said to do the Cedric and Endo match.
Oh, sure. I assume Endo is simply winning.
Yes, please.
One more minute. I mean, we could simply make a thing 1 minute longer, but I think we could squeeze someone else on the show.
You got an angle you need to do?
The thing is, I really don't. Everything for my pay-per-view is basically set. Let me see. Title match. They had their big promo. The four-way. I mean, what else is there to say about the four-way? We could probably do something with the women.
I could do one if you want as well.
What do you want?
If you have something for your women, take it. If not, I could do something.
Pitch me your thing, and I'll decide if I want to book a women's promo.
You're probably going to want to decide to book a women's promo. It was just going to be Blake Christian and Nick Wayne going up to Phoenix and Bandito and offering to wrestle them as the tune-up matches, but they're going to use better terms.
Yeah, no, that doesn't need to happen.
Yeah.
No,
that's why I was like,
no offense, but those are not matches that need hype. You can simply book
Right.
Blake Christian versus those guys, and it'll be fun.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Which women's storyline needs a little bit of heat? The Mercedes. Should I book a Mercedes promo just to see how bad her gimmick hurts her now? Like,
maybe
that might be a bad idea.
It's Rampage though.
Yeah, it is Rampage. But I don't want to like kill their, the heat.
I guess, yeah.
The heat. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. 6 minutes. Storyline development. Mercedes. Trinity standing there. Yo. Kyrie. This is just the old cook test.
Yep.
See if she lost her ability. Or
We haven't had one of those in a while.
yeah. We are opening with Cedric and Endo. That is like for sure the best thing. Then we're going to do that AJ announcement. Then we're going to do this Davina match. I don't like this being right before it. That's a little much. I'm afraid to do the Mercedes Cook test though, so let's just swap it with this video package. I'm going to keep just saying 76 for Rampage until it happens.
79. Main event Matt Taven.
I mean,
All right.
yeah, it's Riho.
Well, what we were testing wasn't if Riho can wrestle, it was Kem.
Yeah. It was only not going to be Riho if they had like absolutely zero chemistry.
Oh, I get what you mean now. I thought you were
like even if they had bad chemistry, you might have had to tough through it because there were not really other options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Page's new friend, Zeta Zay.
Yeah. And 80. This we might have fucked up. Maybe this should have been the main event.
I said it should have been the main event.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Main event Matt Taven. Gotta believe.
Main event Matt Taven. Well, you gotta remember, every time you book the Kingdom, you get 75 bonuses.
You do, yes.
Yeah, so that might help. 75. Okay. I did cutting a promo for AJ last time. This time I did character dev and it was way better. So I think we got to do character dev for AJ.
Okay.
That seems the same to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she was getting a penalty on the other gimmick.
Could be. Yeah. Because that was probably a swagger gimmick too, right?
Yep.
I think AJ has good charisma, bad mic skills. That would make sense. That sounds like AJ Styles.
Yes.
Yeah. 53, Willow got cracked ribs.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
It does not.
Did Shaza do it?
It's who I'm blaming.
That is true. She does it. She's not in the company, so she gets the blame.
70 for this. Okay. Thought this would be a little better. This is only like 3 minutes, I guess. That's fine. $77. Wow.
Okay.
I didn't think this would be that good.
Wolf and Bane get the tag bonus special too.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Danny Garcia got 81.
Yeah. He's a good professional wrestler.
72 for the video package. Oh no.
You fucked
no.
up. You fucked up.
I did. Oh, Mike Bennett got a 59. What happened to Mike Bennett?
It might be out to pasture time for Mike Bennett soon.
Yeah. Well, sounds like he's getting pinned at Full Gear. 74. I mean, it's Rampage. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. A week. She's fine.
Still blaming Shaza.
Oh, for sure, but she's fine. Let's go. That's a lot of improvement.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'd like to see that. School picture ass photo of Daiki.
Daiki Yanaguchi?
Yanaguchi? Yeah.
The I before the U is fucking me up. Gyuchi?
It would be Gyu, yeah.
Gyu.
It'd be like a G-Y-U.
Yeah.
That's how you, yeah.
Nick Jackson, Wow's fans. What else is new? Am I right? Sorry.
You should be.
I gotta fix Kyle Fletcher before we go. Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, Don Callis managing out of the...
Get Don the hell out of here. And what's your get? What you gotta give you? The Aussie arrow, and it sucks anyway, so let's get rid of this. You're not doing swagger anymore, so we're definitely switching that. Weasley underdog. I guess he's an underdog. He's fighting the Callis family. Although underdog isn't really what I'm going for with him. Maybe I just give him a standard.
Gimmick.
Yeah.
I mean, he's basically like
good wrestler guy.
Yeah, blank slating and starting over. So
yeah. What's a good way? What's like a good way of just saying like starting over? Like
reborn. Renaissance of Kyle.
I'm not spelling.
0% chance you're spelling Renaissance.
No shot.
Genesis of the rebirth of the...
I'm out. Genesis is the rebirth of Flit. Oh, you know what? Kyle will fit.
Kyle works.
Will fit. Yeah. I wish we had. This is generic and safe. This is like as generic and safe as it gets. Yeah. All the way down here. All right. Do you want to go ahead to Saturday and then we'll stop?
Yeah. See what comes up. I might want to check the women's free agent scene.
You might want to look for some women.
I have a need for a face woman.
We can do that. We could also look at Dev, although I don't think anyone in Dev is over enough.
No, yeah. I mean...
Well, didn't we just sign Shotzi?
Yeah, but I think we sent her to Ring of Honor because she wasn't over enough, and she just got hurt.
Blake, stop. Oh, that's true. I'm interested to see who's in Dev. Yeah, it's only a 44, although it's probably the most out of anyone in Dev.
Yeah. What about Brookside?
No.
No. Maria?
Tay Mello is not that close. I mean, not a woman, but Starboy Charlie's getting there.
Okay.
Max, but Max is like a babyface partner of Hangman. Seems weird.
This wouldn't be for Hangman. This would just be, I would like another person on the roster. So Max would be fine, but...
There's Julia Hart.
She doesn't seem ready.
Does she even have the experience? No.
That's what I mean.
No.
She is not ready.
Yeah, I didn't check that with any of these people, actually. Does Max have the experience? Barely, but yes.
That's good.
Ty Mello needs it, too. Jazzy Yang, very far away. Jade, very far away.
I think that's more why I would like to look in the free agent pool to see what's there, but yeah.
Well, let's look.
Max is not a bad fallback, though.
Yeah. I feel like we haven't looked for free agents in a while.
No.
All right. Show me women who wrestle that I can hire. Do you want to look at like a popularity?
Let's say 35 in the U.S.
Okay.
So that's about what the dev people were. So
there's a lot.
Oh, we might need to slim that down.
We can go through this quick. I'm surprised at some of these names I'm seeing with this level of pop. Like, how popular is Allie? Allie's 43 pop.
Okay.
Let's see. Anna J down in T. Oh, sorry, Anna. This mod is experiencing some bump. Yeah, I mean, you gotta also remember, this mod's like a couple years old now, but yeah, some of the people are like ridiculously.
Yes.
Like Hook had like a 17 or something. It was crazy.
I don't think Hook had wrestled when the mod started, had he?
Oh,
Like,
yes, of course he had.
Had he?
Yes.
I got. Yeah.
Fabi Apache.
Okay.
Haruka Umasaki. 47 pop is like good.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't know if we can get these Stardom people. Camille.
Who?
NWA legend Camille.
Oh.
Kylan King with the 44. Mei Hashizuki.
A lot of young Stardom workers.
Yeah, it's not the Stardom people you would think. Mirai.
Okay.
Natalia.
I'm all set.
Nicole Matthews. Nixon Newell. I feel like we looked at Nixon Newell when she got released.
I mean, she's not terrible.
Yeah, and she's not doing anything. What was she getting in WWE? Yeah, 50s. Like, she's fine.
Yeah, she's workable.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nyla Rose is also in TNA right now.
TNA is just where people go when they get fired from AEW.
Yeah. Speaking of, Saki's in Stardom. Okay, sure. Also, this Saki is in. No, sorry, this is the DDT one. That freaked me out for a second. It's like, what is she doing there? Sioria No has a 47.
This is wild.
Yeah.
She can't negotiate.
Damn.
So it's the probably loyalty thing.
Why can't she negotiate? No,
Look.
No, it's gonna say that she can't. We just gotta talk to her.
Oh, okay. Hey, you want to work in the U.S.? All right.
Yeah.
And now she's negotiate.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Come work for us. I didn't even look at her skills. I just assumed they were good. They're not as good as I would have thought, but they're good.
They're good.
Yeah, they're good. Also, like 7280 charisma.
Yes.
That's good.
2 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she's like 102 pounds. So.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh God, what was their Crazy Mary. Remember, what was her fucking WWE name? Chat, help me.
I know who she was.
Sawyer Wreck with the TJPW thing is very funny.
Oh, Sawyer Wreck is getting there. Hold on. Check them skills.
Sawyer Wreck has not retired in this universe. I mean, she can brawl. She can do hardcore, which doesn't really mean a lot to us.
Yeah. Get her for Ring of Honor because she.
I'm interested in like what she's getting at matches in like America. Yeah, 51.
Yeah.
I
like Sawyer Wreck.
Billy's excited.
That checks out.
Valhalla, thank you. Serena Deeb. Steph DeLander, who I assume is like horrendous. She's not as bad as I thought she'd be, but she's not good.
She is the Knockouts World Champion.
Oh. Well, we wouldn't
So
want to
all those women you saw that we fired that went to Impact, none of them are champion.
Yeah, none of them are as good as Steph DeLander. Who were we going to sign before we signed Sawyer No and Sawyer Wreck? Nixon, right?
Yeah. Because Sawyer Wreck's going to Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
So. Valhalla.
And I think that's everybody. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Unless you want Beyond Wrestling legend Becca.
No, that's it. I mean, if the stats were good, I'm not against bringing her in, but like, no, I think I'm good with what I got.
Tegan Knox is going to be one of those classic, like, oh, we signed him. Here they are. You know, in like the Cedric Alexander role.
Hey, she would become my third or fourth. Fifth. Fifth. Never mind. Yeah, she's definitely.
Yeah. But you know what? You need those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a hole there because everyone's getting bumped up.
All right. Well, that's going to do it. Next stream we will start with Collision and then right into Full Gear, and then I got to do my Dynamite after that. That's going to be a busy night for me. But yeah, I feel like I haven't done a pay-per-view on either stream in like weeks, so that's exciting.
Especially it would be nice to get to the pay-per-views,
yes,
for sure.
Especially since the last pay-per-view on this show was your pay-per-view.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
But yeah, big card. We got Takeshita defending the AEW title against Kenny and Ilya in a triple threat match. We got a fatal four-way for the tag titles with ABC, the Young Bucks, Eddie and Swerve, and FTR. We got women's tag team titles, Mercedes and Trinity taking on Io and Kairi. TBS title, Masha defends against Chris Statlander. International title, Mustafa Ali defends against Penta. We got the finals of the Full Gear Eliminator tournament as Walter takes on Katsuhiko Nakajima. Cody Rhodes will take on Jay White. And Ramy and Kyle Fletcher will take on the Kingdom. Also, maybe a ninth match. With all those people that lost the tournament.
Will I get to my Supernova next show as well?
Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not, but maybe. If I get through the pay-per-view quickly, maybe, but we don't. On paper, the pay-per-view should take less time than the TVs because we have everything booked, but they never do. It never works that way.
No, yeah, it's never quite.
I think we micromanage them too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna do it. And then I think Tuesday we are actually getting to fucking Halloween Havoc as well. So next week will be big shows on the streams. So that's exciting.
Big Swarley week next week.
Yeah, big Swarley week. Everyone's always saying that. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks. Appreciate it. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Come watch live Tuesdays, Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern, twitch.tv/Swarls. And that's it. Bye, everybody.
Later.